If you followed a sperm whale down into the deep, you would watch the world disappear. The sunlight fades first, and the blue ocean turns to black. The temperature drops, the pressure climbs, and the sound of your own heartbeat begins to echo in your ears. Down here, you will meet some of the strangest and most terrifying creatures alive, and one of them glides through the dark like a massive, shadowy assassin. The same animal that drifts calmly on the surface becomes something else below, something built for silence, strength, and the hunt. Most people see the sperm whale as a peaceful giant. It moves slowly near the surface, blowing mist and diving in calm arcs through the waves. Families travel together, speaking in soft clicks that echo across the sea. They seem gentle, caring for their young and protecting one another. On the surface, they look calm, but in the deep, they become something else entirely. The sperm whale holds many records in the animal world. It has the largest brain of any creature alive, weighing over 8 kilograms. It can dive deeper than any other mammal, staying underwater for more than an hour. And yet, despite being so intelligent, it spends most of its life in a place no human can survive, in the dark cold of the deep ocean. At the surface, the sperm whale looks almost clumsy, but it is only saving its energy. Because once it dives, everything about its body changes. The ribs fold in, the lungs collapse, and the heartbeat slows until it is almost still. Its blood, thick with oxygen, is pushed toward the brain and heart. Even its skin tightens as it descends, like armor against the crushing pressure. Every second of this descent turns the calm giant into something sharper, faster, and far more dangerous. The first 1,000 meters below the surface is called the twilight zone. Here, sunlight dies and shadows take over. It is a world where shapes blur and nothing looks solid anymore. This is where the sperm whale's transformation begins. Its massive head, which makes up 1/3 of its body, is filled with a strange oily liquid called spermaceti. Scientists once thought this was used to make candles, but now we know it is one of nature's most advanced tools. It uses that oil to control buoyancy and to affect sound. By cooling or warming the oil, the sperm whale changes its density, allowing it to dive or rise with almost no effort. But the real weapon lies in how it sees without eyes. At these depths, light is useless. So the sperm whale creates its own form of vision: sound. It sends out powerful clicks that bounce off everything around it, painting a full 3-dimensional map inside its mind. Each click is louder than a jet engine, reaching over 230 decibels. It is the loudest sound made by any living creature. At close range, those clicks could stun or even kill smaller animals. For the sperm whale, sound becomes both weapon and guide. It does not need light anymore. It hunts with echoes. Smaller prey like fish and squid start appearing around 800 meters down. The sperm whale opens its jaw, revealing a row of cone-shaped teeth, each about the size of your hand. With a single gulp, it swallows prey whole. Most of the time, it hunts alone, moving silently through the dark. The clicks grow faster when it locks onto a target, almost like a heartbeat speeding up in excitement. Then it lunges. The water explodes with movement, and the prey vanishes into its jaws. But this is just the beginning. The deeper the sperm whale goes, the stronger it becomes. It can dive to depths of over 3,000 meters where the pressure could crush a human submarine. Down here, everything that lives has been shaped by the weight of the world above it. The sperm whale thrives in this darkness where no sunlight has ever reached. It's not just surviving, it's ruling. Every few minutes, the sperm whale lets out another blast of clicks. Sometimes it answers others in the distance, each sound echoing across the dark ocean. Scientists believe these clicks might also be a way to communicate with other whales far away, a kind of deep-sea Morse code. But when the clicks change rhythm and grow sharper, that's when something else is happening. The sperm whale is hunting. Down here live the first real monsters of the deep, the giant squids. For centuries, sailors told stories of sea beasts pulling ships under the water. They weren't wrong about everything. Giant squids can reach lengths of 13 meters with tentacles lined with hooks and suckers that can tear flesh. They're strong, fast, and covered in scars from battles. And the only animal that hunts them is the sperm whale. When the sperm whale meets the squid, it's a fight that few have ever seen. The sperm whale attacks from below, using its sonar to track every move. The squid lashes out, wrapping its arms. Scars ring the sperm whale's head, leaving long white scars that never heal. But the sperm whale has a power the squid cannot match. With a single twist, it drags the squid in and crushes it with its jaws. What is left sinks slowly into the darkness, pieces drifting like snow. Each battle leaves marks on the sperm whale's skin, telling stories no human can read. But these scars also show why it is so feared. Every wound is proof that it went down there and came back alive. Most predators in the deep die after a single mistake. The sperm whale has made a life out of surviving them all. Scientists have found hundreds of squid beaks in the stomachs of dead sperm whales, proof of how many they have killed. Some beaks are as large as a human hand. And yet, even with all this evidence, we still do not know exactly what happened during these hunts. No human has ever filmed one in full. The pressure, the darkness, and the sheer danger make it impossible. What we do know is that every time the sperm whale dives, it becomes more adapted to that world. Its lungs collapse to protect it from pressure. Its blood thickens with oxygen. And its brain stays calm when almost no oxygen remains. It can glide for hours without breathing, guided only by sound and instinct. When it finally returns to the surface, it exhales with a blast, a sound like thunder breaking through the sea. The sperm whale fills its lungs again, rests for a few minutes, and then dives once more. The deeper it goes, the longer it stays. And the longer it stays, the deadlier it becomes. As the sperm whale dives past 3,000 meters, the water around it becomes a liquid night. No light, no warmth, no color, only pressure and sound. Each pulse of water is heavy enough to crush steel, but the sperm whale's body handles it like nothing. Its heart slows to almost a stop. Its lungs are no longer filled with air, but folded tight, like paper. The sperm whale glides forward, silent, using only the movement of its massive tail to push through the stillness. Down here, the world changes even more. This is the midnight zone, the point where the ocean becomes a world of its own. The cold here is nearly freezing, the darkness complete. The only light comes from bioluminescent creatures drifting like stars. Tiny specks of blue, red, and green float past the sperm whale as it moves, but none of them are safe. The sperm whale's clicks roll through the dark, bouncing off every object around it, building a map that only it can see. Now, it is not just hunting for squid, it is hunting for colossal squid, the largest invertebrates on Earth. These things can weigh over 500 kilograms, and their tentacles are tipped with rotating hooks that dig into flesh. Most animals would avoid something like that, but not the "this is the world it's built for." The deeper it goes, the more its instincts sharpen. When the sperm whale's sonar catches movement, the chase begins. The colossal squid senses the vibration and releases a cloud of dark ink that spreads through the water. It is useless. There is no light here, nothing to hide behind. The sperm whale's sound cuts through the ink like lightning through fog. The clicks grow faster, louder, until they sound like machine gun fire. Then the sperm whale strikes. Its mouth opens wide, and the water erupts in chaos. The squid lashes out with hooked tentacles, scraping against the thick skin, but the sperm whale does not stop. It rams the squid with a force that could shatter a small boat, wraps its jaw around it, and drags it upward, tearing through arms and hooks. The sound fades. The fight is over. What remains sinks slowly, the ink clouding the water around them like smoke. When sperm whales resurface after such dives, they often bear deep, white scars. Each one is proof of a battle fought miles below the sea. Scientists have counted hundreds of these marks across their heads, most of them perfectly round, matching the suction marks of giant and colossal squid. Every mark tells a story of survival, and every story starts in the dark. The sperm whale does not just dive deep because it can, it dives deep because it must. The ocean's lower layers hold. More than just prey, they hold silence, safety, and isolation. Up near the surface, killer whales and ships disturb the peace. Down here, there are no predators, no noise, no light, only the sperm whale and the pulse of the sea. Each dive is both a hunt and a retreat. At these depths, the sperm whale becomes almost unrecognizable. Its massive head acts like a sonar cannon. Its muscles grow cold and dense, and its mind enters a strange state between awareness and instinct. Scientists believe that when a sperm whale dives beyond 6,000 feet, its brain starts to function differently. It becomes slower, calmer, almost meditative. But beneath that calm, every sense is alive. The deeper it goes, the more deadly it becomes. Not because it is angry or violent, but because everything in its body is designed to survive what nothing else can. Its bones are flexible. Its blood is rich with myoglobin, holding oxygen longer than any land animal could dream of. It can switch between speed and stillness in an instant, and when it hunts, it does so with the power of pressure itself. Some scientists call this the abyssal advantage. While other predators lose efficiency in the cold and dark, the sperm whale only becomes stronger. The cold keeps its body from overheating, and the pressure helps push oxygen through its blood faster. It is as if the deep ocean itself makes the sperm whale more lethal. But no one really knows what happens at its deepest dives. We have recorded sperm whales as deep as 2,700 meters, but some may go even further, down into the abyssal zone, where almost nothing lives. The pressure there is beyond what human submarines can handle for long. Our sensors lose signal, and the cameras fail. The sperm whale disappears into a world we cannot follow. Some scientists think there are creatures down there that only sperm whales have ever seen. Strange, massive squids that move too slowly to appear on radar. Other theories suggest that sperm whales may even dive for reasons beyond hunting, perhaps to communicate through the layers of the ocean itself. Their low-frequency clicks traveling through the planet like whispers. When the sperm whale finally begins its long rise back to the surface, It is like a mountain moving through the sea. It has been gone for over an hour. Its lungs are empty, its muscles cold, and yet it moves with ease. Tiny air bubbles escape from its skin as it ascends, glowing faintly in the upper light. Then finally it breaks the surface with a rush of white foam and a burst of air so loud it echoes across the waves. No other animal dives so far, hunts so blindly, or survives under such crushing force. The sperm whale isn't just a survivor of the deep. It's the ruler of it. It has seen places no human will ever see and fought battles no camera will ever capture. It has turned the deepest, darkest waters on Earth into its hunting ground.